Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our quotes out here, see what comes out of this pile out here today. So this quote is by Chuck Knox. Always have a plan and believe in it. Nothing good happens by accident. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 192, Nasdaq's up 53, S&Ps are up 23, gold contract down $4.80, trading at $1,214 an ounce. Silver down 6 cents at $16.57 an ounce. Both gold and silver, folks, are down on lighter volume, setting an ABC structure on the way up. Light sweet crude up 70 cents at $48.63. You get the bond market. The ever-ready bond market refuses to back off. We have the 10-year up 2 ticks at 128.13. 30-year is flat at 148.02. And King Dollar, check it out. King Dollar's up 447 ticks at 92.18. The euro is down 47, and the yen's trading up 74 at 119.14. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have out here? Okay, so if we start with the SPY, folks, what you're going to see is this. The SPY right now is doing a nice little counter-trend bounce. We came down, and when we came down yesterday, you came down with monster volume. We were going into the swing point from December 16th. Yesterday we came down with 209 million shares. Thus far today we're going up with 98 million. What is that setting up? That's setting up an ABC structure on the way down. What I expect you're going to see as we come into the close here, the close will be certainly green. You know, bottom line, this is a well, it's not that it's a decent bounce. Number-wise, inside the Dow, you get it up $1.90. What you also have, though, is that if we do take a look at this SPY intraday, what you're going to see out here intraday, what I expect you're going to see in the next hour, that is that the SPY itself, we're at 202.17. What I expect you're going to see out here is that this is going to try to get into about the 201.68. So that's about, what is that, 70, that's about 50 cents lower. So that'll end up with about $1.90 up. If we take a look at this future market, folks, what you have inside the futures is this. Bottom line, you come down hard. We had come down with juice. Intraday out here, what we have intraday is that you've done this bounce. You came up to the first expansion on the way up. We got to 2023. That first expansion on the way up tested the high of yesterday at 1020. Bottom line, wasn't a bad test, by the way, either. You know, it was 84,000 inside a continuous contract. Then what you did, and here's the real telltale. What we did at 14:10 hours today. At 14:10 hours, when we take a look at this baby, what you did is that you basically got down into 2014. That was the first sell down. The second sell down didn't have enough volume. That second sell down was at 1450. What I expect you're going to see out here is that you are going to come into a slight selling coming into this close out here. What that's setting up is that that's going to set up one beautiful ABC structure on the way down. You get the A to B that it basically is in place right now with some monster volume. The B to C, I expect you're going to be seeing this set up today. What's going to get interesting here is this, is that how this gets set up, meaning that you can get an ABC structure, and most times, let's say we get an ABC structure. Well, the ABC structure itself, the B to C, okay, is always hard to gauge. It's like, okay, where does the B to C stop? Where does the counter trend bounce stop? In this particular case, what we have, what we're looking at, is that if we take a look at the small caps are screaming out here. The Russell 2000 screaming. That bounce, it just will not get going. You know, the small caps yesterday came down 67 million shares. You're bouncing out there inside the IWM, and it's just anemic. I mean, with 26 million shares. That's pretty intense, folks, when you go from that type of number, meaning the full 67 million on the way down, you only get 27 million on the way back up. Gold contract. We take a look at gold. What we have with gold is this, and this is where it comes back to King Dollar in an incredible way. Gold contract right now. Gold contract right now is trading at 12.15, and what it looks to me is that we have is this. I suspect what you have is an ABC structure in the way up, and it's a beauty, by the way. What we have is that we've been going up with force, coming into the higher swing point that was generated out there on December 9th. That little baby there, we had some nice volume in it up at those highs. Yesterday, we had a great expansion of volume. In correlation to where we're going. Yesterday we had the volume up there, 190,000 contracts. Today we've done 107,000, and it refuses to back off. Now, that refuses to back off, folks, in the context that we have a dollar, okay, that literally just not went to the moon, but it is testing and has tested the highs that were generated in 2005. And if you want to see just how crazy this is, we got to 92.51. This is the fast move up there. There's no doubt about it. Right now it's trading at 92.15. The test is 92.53. That's the exact number that was trading out in 2005. And you know, bottom line, you miss it by, so just so you understand, it's a 0.51 versus a 0.53. You know, so you're talking about 100ths. Yeah, it's a hundredths. It's 2 100ths that it hasn't hit it yet. You know, somehow I suspect we are going to hit it. That correlation, however, and what you can see, which is really wild, is that this market likes a strong dollar, which is just really wild, you know, the whole thing. So what we do look at, okay, is that you have the correlation of the dollar going up with the fact of the matter that gold will not back off. And what does that set up? Guess what? That sets up dollar topping out, gold going higher. That's the way this whole thing is shaking out right now. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. We take a look at the 3 Qs. What you had with the 3 Qs yesterday is this. 3 Qs come down hard yesterday, going into the swing point that was out there from December 16th. 3 Qs right now, just like all the rest of the indices, are bouncing on dramatically lighter volume. 3 Qs today have done 30 million shares. You're up $1.05. We came down out here with 66 million shares. So it's a big number, and I expect what you're going to see, if we get a sell-off, and that sell, it doesn't have to be much coming into this close, folks. All this has to be, you know, and it's starting right now. The Dow's at 164, up 164. We've had it up over 220. You only need basically another on the S&P. So on the S&P, the cash S&P, we're at 2022. You get the cash S&P down at about 2017, which I expect we're going to see coming into that close. What you're going to see then is that this is a very large ABC structure on the way down. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. The Fed. So we had the Fed come out with their minutes out here today, folks, and this is how the Fed minutes were shaken out. The Federal Reserve confirmed that being patient on interest rates means no increase before late April. Bottom line, they're kidding themselves, folks, okay, because the bottom line, the rates are going down, not up. The 10-year and the 30-year screaming that we have rates that are going down, bond prices that are going up. You stay right there, folks. We're coming right back.